Lucia, good morning to you. I am so ready to share some good energy today. And this interview right now, I'm actually starting to get a little bit of goosebumps because it's a young lady that I'm so proud of. She is like family to me. And when I tell you her hands are blessed because she makes some sweet treats, although we had a debate off camera of food versus desserts, and ironically, she's the foodie and I'm the dessert person. But I would like you to meet Olivia because she is the owner of Tiffany's. And let me tell you, if you are looking for some sweet treats to indulge on, something to just hit the spot, this is definitely the business you need to check and contact. Not only because she's a young entrepreneur, but I'm telling you, it just tastes that good. So, Olivia, you are so welcome. But it's not a put on because every time she drops off for my cousin, I always get to taste. So, I know firsthand before she made this a formal business that she has some really great hands when it comes to rustling up some desserts. So, Olivia, I have you in my hot seat. We have you out of the kitchen and in our backyard at Island Mix. So, welcome. And how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very good today. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, now that you're here, we've all warmed up. I'm so proud of you for what you're doing right now, and especially during the crazy times. So, let's introduce St. Lucia to your business so they know exactly what they can get off your menu at Tiffany's.
I started Tiffany's last year, September, and I do a bunch of variety of desserts. I do cheesecakes, cakes, brownies. Cheesecakes are my favorite things to do, by the way. I have so many different flavors of the cheesecakes. I do cookies, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, let me tell you, I'm just late to the train because I thought you actually started maybe like just recently. So I am a couple late on this. You know what? I think everything happens in perfect timing. So you've probably had months to experiment and solidify your menu and listening to your customers and all that good stuff. So now you're here. And plus, we're getting closer to Valentine's. So, hey, what's the best gift you can give? At least to my heart, it's definitely going to be something that's a sweet treat. So now that you have started your business, and again, like I said earlier, I think you've had months to just solidify things. What exactly do you want St. Lucia to know about your brand, Tiffany's, or at least to remember?
I would say Tiffany's is delicious, affordable, and just sweet. Like, it's amazing. I love the taste, and I get good reviews about it.
One other thing I'm going to add to that too. Food has a way, and I shouldn't say food, but desserts, to just cheer people up, to pick up their mood and their days. And I think even what I'm more impressed with your work is even your presentation. Now, ask me to get into a kitchen. Maybe I might be able to do a cheesecake, but can I make it look as good as I see that makes my eyes light up? No, I cannot. And that's why we have the experts here to do it. So, Olivia, what is your reaction when you see your customers or you get feedback from them after receiving, their sweet treats? How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's the feeling is priceless, honestly. I get so happy, and it makes me want to continue, want to try new things, want to do more. And I don't know, the reaction of other people just pushes me to do better every day.
Well, listen, I think that's a great model to follow, and at least you're listening to what your customers are saying as well. But the question on my mind right now is going to be, how did you even start this, or where did you even pick up like your baking skills?
From the time I was about 7 or 8, I've been baking in the kitchen. My mom bakes all the time. My grandma on both sides, they bake, so it's kind of in my blood. My uncle is a chef. Yeah.
Like just surrounded by a lot of creative culinary people, right?
Exactly. And then I love food, I love cooking, so flavors, I know flavors. And then about 2 years ago, I started baking more for friends and family if they ordered. And then at school for fundraisers, I was actually known as Cupcake Queen at my school.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not surprised though.
Yeah. And then, so I'd make for fundraisers for sports events. And then about during quarantine, I would say, people started ordering more. And then I said, why not create it into a business? Because I took a year off of school and I thought that was a perfect time to start.
I think it is the perfect timing to start too, because I mean, it's years in the making, anyways. And I didn't realize at such a young age you already had that interest in it. So, what exactly kind of drew you to, baking and creating in the way that you do that?
It would just be my love for food and just baking from when I was younger, I would say. And then I don't know, I'm just always around food, I would say, around desserts, around just food is just everything to me.
Now, let me ask you, is there any recipes maybe that you've stolen from mom or uncle and tweaked and, created your own version?
I would say my vanilla cake recipe was from my grandma. So yeah, so I have that, and then I tweak it to make amaretto sour and pina colada. So I do my own. I have my own recipe, I would say, for these, but it was based off of my grandma's recipe.
Now, you see, I am happy I did enough to find out that because you guys know when you pick up recipes from your grandmas, they're always the best ones. And I love how you've built it and created your own versions as well, but it's still from the base. So that is beautiful. How exotic do our flavors get? Because you mentioned pina colada a while ago and amaretto. So I was like, hold up, how did I miss that part of the menu?
So I do cocktail cheesecakes. So I have pina colada, amaretto sour, as I said. I've tried Bailey's. Basically, what customers ask me for, I experiment a lot with it. I do cafe mocha, yeah, and then I have the regular cheesecakes with whatever toppings, cherry, strawberry, passion fruit. Yeah.
Now, as Valentine's is coming, and some of us may try to feel lonely, but guess what? Your friends can call Tiffany's so that they can gift you something so you feel special. Is there anything that you'd say is signature for your brand right now that you'd really want to highlight?
Yeah. My cheesecakes, I would say, because I do so many flavors of the cheesecakes, and my red velvet cookies, I haven't seen that anywhere else. And
Is something like s'mores, s'more cupcakes or something?
cupcakes, that was a hit.
I didn't even know that you could have done s'mores as cupcakes. So that alone blew my mind.
I was experimenting. I had time to experiment during quarantine, so I was just experimenting a lot of different things, which I then brought to the menu at Tiffany's.
You see, that I tell you, a lot of good things came out of quarantine and corona, because otherwise maybe you'd be at school. But this is a good foundation. You are starting your own business and you can still go to school afterwards. I just love when we have our youth just doing so many amazing things and tapping into your talent and your passion this early, and to know that this is something you love is truly amazing. So right now, I just want St. Lucia to know how they can follow you and obviously contact, because again, I hope somebody's going to send me something from Tiffany's for Valentine's. Just say.
The menu is actually up, so if you go on Tiffany's SLU on Instagram, you can find the menu there or contact me at 484-9620.
Well, see, Lucia, this is us catching up with Olivia, again, the owner of Tiffany's. And if you want to just feel right, then you know the number to call. Follow the social media platform. And of course, remember, Valentine's is around the corner. She has her packages. We've got options. So nobody should be singing. And I just really felt like I wanted to end it like that. Valentine's is coming. Hey, where's your boyfriend? Oh, you are sitting at home lonely, but you can have your Tiffany's and that will comfort you with your Netflix. So, guys, make sure you check out. Let's support this young entrepreneur. And Olivia, all the best. I can't wait to see where you go with this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
Hey, bye, guys.